the investments. Tell me more about investing in Somaliland.
Right. So if you want to come from abroad and you would like to invest in the business in Somaliland, and few things I will advise anyone who would like to invest in the country to take a few steps before coming in with the money. So number one, if you're a business person and you have your businesses set up somewhere else, and then you're already familiar with the business environment, with the running day-to-day business. So I think it's easier for that person to come in and do business here. Unlike a person who has never done a business and would like to start the first startup. That person will need a different kind of skills. Exactly. So let's say you were in media, you were in, in aid industry, in NGO, in the government, and you want to do business, and there's a different kind of skills you will need. So in that case, what I suggest is you may take a business courses in management. It's very important. You do a management course, you do a marketing and sales operation. Those short courses, 2 to 3 months. They will just give you an idea how to run the business. It's very important. So you come with the background of the business. If you have your business back home, then it's fine. You can come in, but you also need to wait for a while and study the environment.
100%.
Yes. So you need to study the environment.
The research phase.
Yes, the research phase, which in Somaliland, I will say using the 6 months.
In construction.
No, in general.
In general business.
Generally. So you need to wait for 6 months, understand the mindset of the people, and understand the context.
Someone did that.
Yes.
Someone did it nearly a year, but 6 months, yeah.
Yes. So 6 months is the minimum because you need to understand the local context, the mindset, the money,
I disagree
the money
with that.
issue. You need to understand the sector.
Yeah, but like from an entrepreneurship point of view, there is that know the game, know the players, know everything, know the structure, like you're saying.
Yes.
But then you're waiting for 6 months.
So there's no right or wrong.
Anything. There's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's also right. That's also beautiful. But me, how I think it should be done.
Khalid
Osman, as I am Khalid Osman, Instagram, YouTube, is to do it by trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not talking about construction. I don't know
business,
construction. I'm just talking about like generally different sections, not construction
That's
specifically. Is like come try, network. I think for me it's like about networking. That's if you have the skills. I'm saying if you have the skills, it's to network, get to know the people. Obviously helps to know the language, but you don't have to know the language. Alhamdulillah, I've done so well without even speaking the language.
Yes.
But yeah, so sorry, continue.
So exactly. So there's no right or wrong, but
No right
6 months, and then what do you need exactly? You need to understand the industry.
Yes.
Let's say you would like to go into coffee shops and hospitality, food and beverage. So you want to go to food and beverage, or you want to go to hospitality, healthcare, whatever. So you need to understand the locals and how they do. For example, so one thing that happens usually, I have seen that a lot of times, and someone will come from the diaspora, and then they will tell you they will go to a coffee shop and they will try a coffee.
Okay.
So the quality of the coffee might not be good.
Yeah.
And then at the moment they will make a decision, I can go into a coffee shop business and make a lot of money. But that is not the way it works. Because going into food and beverage, you need to understand a lot of things. You need to understand who made the coffee and the supply chain. You need to understand the overheads, the cost of running the business, renting the place. You need also to understand, is that your passion? Because, an opportunity is one thing, and having the passion for the business is one thing. So usually if you have the passion to do a business, I think it helps a lot to overcome a lot of problems. If you are in it for the money, you won't stay for long. You will just quit. So that's not the way you make a business decisions. Coffee is bad, or food is not good, I can do a restaurant. It's not the way. You need to investigate a lot because and see the overheads, you see the capital that you want to put in, the day-to-day management, your availability, your skills. Sometimes you can run the business yourself. Sometimes you're not good in dealing with people. You may need to step back and bring in manager. It works in a different way. But see the market, study the market, right? Go into the industry that you want to invest in. Maybe you can also work in one of the local companies.
That's like I like that one as well.
You work in the local companies and see how they do it. If you like restaurants, I don't know, maybe be an accountant and try and be a manager. Be a manager. And if you like cooking food, be a chef. Anything that brings you close to the work that you would like to do, and see the money involved, how much you want to spend. Because a lot of times people will come in and they will spend a lot of money in the interior, but then they will forget to keep money for the operations and for running costs. Sometimes you need to understand that maybe a business will take a year before you make it a break even. Sometimes like 2 years, sometimes only 2 months. It depends on the time of the business. So you need also to keep money for the operations and for that. And one of the things that you try not to do is no qabil, no tribe. So you don't go into the business and try to bring your cousins, your aunties, it doesn't work out. That will bring you to the ground. And it's good to have them as a relationships and family, but not to be a business. Support, So you don't bring your cousins or your aunties as an accountant. It's dangerous. And see where you can bring solutions. And you have to be in the business for the long run, for the long term.
100%.
Yeah, so you don't go, you want to make money in 2
marathon,
years.
Yeah,
you can't do that. It's a marathon. You need
especially in this country. Especially in this country.
And you have to be very patient.
Very patient.
Yeah. I think by now you're very patient.
I am very, but not really, because I'll be honest with you, I've been here the whole time. I've done everything myself. Of course, I've got some help from friends and stuff, but majority is all myself. As in, I have not gone government, I have not gone NGO, I have not hired someone. I tried to hire an editor, it did not work out. Wallahi, I rate and salute all of you who are working with working here basically. It's
so that is the
patience is very patient,
and that is the running the business.
Running a business.
Yeah, running the business, you will get into good people, bad people, qualified people, unqualified.
If you want adventure, if you want to help your country get better, and it's a legacy. If you come here, build a good, because everything here is average or below even average. To be honest with you, a lot is below average, but everything is average. Very few companies. We can probably mention them in one hand that are above average, wow. Exactly. Tell us some of the big companies, of course.
Exactly.
But my point so you have an opportunity to build a legacy. You come in, you boss it, you stay a long time, you work hard for the country. Your company will become a name.
Exactly.
That will throw away all these other companies, from anything, from construction to restaurants to whatever the company is. But so leading on to Somaliland, what do you think the future of Somaliland holds?
That's a big question.
That's how I like to end it.
So I think from the business side of it, to be specific, I think Somaliland. There's a great opportunities in Somaliland. It's a huge opportunities. It's an untapped market. There's a lot of resources. There's a lot of opportunities, but it needs people with mindset, skills to come in and explore that opportunities. And I think the future is bright, and the business communities is getting strong. And this country for the past 10 years has been run and developed by business people. They invest in hospitals, they invest in roads, they invest in. The only issue, the challenge we have in this country is at the moment the public sector, because the public sector is not yet to the level where it promotes the businesses and do the infrastructure. I think that is the only challenge. And I think when they come here, they notice that straight away. So you notice the status of the roads, the water connections, water supplies. That's a challenge. But in terms
the working hours of the public
sector,
the
working hours, the communication, the information that you would like from them, the taxation, the law. I think that is it is the risk. But in business side, I think there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of great opportunities. It just needs people with mindset, good investment to come in and see the market and they come up with solutions and ideas.
In construction, what's the future of Somaliland in construction?
And so construction.
Not business wise, just construction. Do you think we need taller buildings? Do you think we need to keep it low? Like, what's the future? Where do you see it? Do you see us Dubai? Do you see us, like?
Okay, so at the moment construction. So at the moment construction is, to be honest, is a bit chaotic because we don't have an urban planning design and urban planning policies in place. So you will see in the residential area a futsal or football ground is built next to it, a hospital inside a residential area, a factory next to the government building. So that affects the quality of life and the quality of the construction. So I think one area that construction we have a problem is sometimes you would like to set up a beautiful project in a beautiful spot, but then the next neighbor is doing a different kind of business that doesn't allow conflicting what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So we have that problem. Future of it, I think there will be more construction companies. I think there will be more foreigners coming in.
Yes. Buildings. What do you think?
There will be more
Fancier buildings, taller buildings.
Fancier buildings.
Do you think we'll get taller?
I think we will get taller buildings, especially downtown.
Yeah.
Now we have the building of Telesom.
Telesom next
Telesom,
to
that's, I
Delhi.
think that's
7? I think 7 stories. Because
yeah.
Demal is 7.
7.
So I think that's 8 then.
That's 8. Yeah.
Telesom
So we have
is
8.
one.
That's the
That's the
highest.
Yeah.
So we'll have higher buildings definitely. We will have more residential projects. People coming back want to build their own houses.
Yeah.
We will have that. We will have infrastructure projects and ports, airports. We will have a lot of
Airports?
Airports.
We have one. You think?
There's a Berbera. There's a plans for expansion.
Yeah.
Yes, according to the government.
Shout out to the Berbera mayor again. This is second into
Exactly.
Yeah.
We also have commercial buildings, retail. We have a lot of retails coming up. Commercial buildings are good. We have small industrial buildings, factories.
Okay.
So I think there will be a lot of construction.
Yeah, we didn't even touch, but we're not going to. If you want Ahmed to come back, because this has been such an amazing talk, if you want Ahmed to come back, this has to get 300 likes plus like 20,000 views. Otherwise, I'm not bringing it back on.
Please, guys, come on.
But yeah, we haven't even touched on the industry.
Yes.
Like what industry we need, like the plastic and stuff like that. But unfortunately, we won't because it's like an hour and we've reached probably like 50 minutes now. So now, a message to non-Somali, just to people about Somaliland. A message to them.
So Somaliland is, alhamdulillah, it's a safe country and country with a promising future. We have a stable and a democratically elected government, and we have a functional economy. So people, non-Somalis, can come invest, come for tourism, because this country is, we have a lot of spots for tourism. We have business opportunities, people are lovely, and also follow Khalid Osman and see the beauty of our country.
Alhamdulillah, he did my promo for me. But yeah, follow me guys on Instagram where you get up to date kind of like videos on my Insta stories, exclusive live. And yeah, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my YouTube, subscribe guys, please share this, please share it. Hit the like button of course, because when you hit the like button, it will make YouTube say, okay, people like this video, so they'll show it to more people. So you can pick, you can hit the like, you can hit the share, but you gotta hit one of them, you know what I mean?
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Make sure you hit one of those, and yeah, thanks for supporting me. Make sure you support my Patreon, my link is down below, because for me to keep doing this, we literally bought tea, and that costs money, you know? So for me to keep doing this, it costs money, so I need you guys' support. If you can't support me financially, that's fine. Like I said, share the video or hit the like button. And yeah, شكرا. والله ما جربت العربي معك.
Hey guys, thanks for watching all my videos. Make sure to click on one of these videos if you want to watch more awesome videos, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Also guys, don't forget to smash that like button because it tells YouTube that, yeah, you like the video and it will show it to more people. Thanks. See you later.